Welcome to the People's Debate League. I'm your host, Vincent. Man, I told you guys, I told you about the math that's in the Bible, but I don't think y'all hear me, right? If you listen to what they're saying, but not saying, and what was involved in it, you'll know based off of this right here, right, that there is some substantial evidence leading to how math influenced the Bible. That they were not looking at this crazy that people think they're looking at, but they want to keep you lost. They want to keep you looking for spooky dookie shit, right? That's what I call it, spooky dookie, because it's all garbage. You're afraid of nothing, right? Want you to understand what they were doing, right? Because if you had the true knowledge, like these ancient Babylonians, Greeks, Pythagoras, and Kimmy had, you would look at that whole book totally different. You will get into what the real science is, what the real history is, what the real math is. And you will see because of this real math that they keep hiding from you, but keeping it in secret and closed, is how they're running this, how they've been running the world. Keeping you lost of knowledge of yourself, the knowledge of mathematics. Watch this right here, y'all. I'm about to share my screen. I'm going to read this. Please give me. I'm a Harvard reading. Okay. This here is Princeton University Press. Let me put this thing to go away. Mathematics in Ancient Egypt, a Contextual History by Annette M. Hussein. A survey of ancient Egyptian mathematics across 3,000 years ago. Let me go ahead and get into this. Forgive me if I mess up some words. Excuse me. Mathematics in ancient Egypt traces the development of Egyptian mathematics from the end of the 4th millennium BC. And the earliest hint of writings and numbers notation to the end of the Pharaonic period in Greco-Roman times. During this mathematic text, architectural drawings, administrative documents, and other sources, and Annette M. Hussein surveys 3,000 years of Egyptian history to present an integrated picture of a theoretical mathematics in relation to the daily practice of Egyptian life and social structure. Ibn Hussein shows that from the earliest beginnings, Pharaonic civilization used numerical techniques to efficiently control and use their mathematic resources and labor. Even during the Old Kingdom, a variety of metrological systems had already been devised by the Middle Kingdom. Procedures had been established to each mathematical technique to describe in order to make the proficient administrators of their king, for their king. Ibn Hussein looks at the counterparts to the notation of zero, suggested an explanation for the evaluation of the unit fraction. It analyzes concepts of arithmetic techniques. She draws connections and comparisons to Mesopotamian mathematics, examines which individuals in Egypt society held mathematical knowledge, and considers which scribes. Let me read that again. She draws contextual and comparison to Mesopotamian mathematics, examines which individuals in Egypt society held mathematical knowledge, and considered which scribes were trained in mathematics ideas and why. Hope y'all got that. Of the interest of historians, of the interest to historians of mathematics, mathematicians, Egyptologists, and all of those curious about Egyptian culture, mathematics in ancient Egypt sheds new light on the civilization's unique mathematic evolution. Now that's a short one. So I'll stop sharing my screen. Why would scribes? Why would scribes be taught theoretical mathematics? If they weren't writing mathematics into the Bible? Why would be there who's not writing it into the Bible? That's the second one I took. I'm gonna give you. That was a nice short one. I'm gonna leave you with that. If you remember the other video I just did before, right? With Pythagoras and his influence with ancient Egypt, how talked about his influence, how he was influenced by ancient Egypt. We know that the very calendar that we have with 12 and the days of the week that we have today, right? But let's stick to the calendar. We know that the calendar was written or recreated, I should say, by Julius Caesar. That's why we have July and August, because of him and his father. We know that. Not only do we know that 12 and 30 are mentioned there. We know that the horoscope and the calendar fall into the same system. 12 months, 12 months. 30 degrees, 30 months. We know it's all based off the 360 degrees. Because 360 goes into 24 and 12. And because of that, we have the 60 days and the 30 minutes. Sorry about that. We have the 30 days and the 60 minutes. So this lets you, gives you a clue that we're into something bigger than what it's being led to. So I'm gonna start right there. Man, please like, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment in the section. I'm gonna let y'all know, I'm telling nobody to see me. I'm gonna keep on pushing this. I ain't running, I ain't scared. I'm out.